Hello my dear friends, welcome to another episode of Mad Max Deals and Reviews. Banggood sent me two small Lumintop flashlights. The Tool AA in 2.0, which comes in two new colors, and the new EDC Pico, which comes in three colors. And if you look down in the description, there is a link to the group I'm running for some days now, so you can participate there to get a really nice price for that small flashlights. And on the way to the description there is the subscribe button, so please do me the favor and hit that button if you are not a subscriber already. So let's look inside. So let's start with the EDC Pico. Lumintop sends them in their standard cardboard box, which does a good job in protecting the flashlight. There is of course a Chinese user manual and English on the other side, which gives us at first the main thing. It has a USB charging port. There is of course a built-in battery with 80 milliamp hours. In the low mode, that's good for 7.5 hours, which is 15 lumens in low. High is 130 lumens, and the weight of the flashlight is only 11.8 grams, so that's very nice. We have a bag with two spare O-rings and a very small split keyring, which is mounted on the flashlight, and then you can choose to have your flashlight on your actual keyrings, or you use this nice carabiner, which is also included with the bigger split ring, so you can clip it wherever you want and unmount it if you want to have the flashlight in your hands already. There is a USB cable with the micro USB standard. This is very short, maybe 10 to 15 centimeters, but you can use your phone charger. And here's the flashlight. Mine is in pink. Due to the low weight, it's no problem that the knurling is not aggressive. Here in the back side there is, let's call it a nipple, where you can mount your split keyring. On the front side we have a TI optics with that hexagonal shape, which looks like a bee's eye. And when we unscrew it, we see the O-ring, and then here is fixed, so you have to unscrew a second time, so you cannot lose it very easy. There is the USB charging port. The positive contact is spring-loaded, which I do like a lot, because other flashlights using that kind of screw mechanism do very often flicker because they have a bad contact on some points. Here the protective film already fell out, so be sure to use that. And here on this white plastic underneath are a green and red LED, which indicate if, when you plug it on, if it's charging or fully charged. So without that insulation film, we just screw it back together, and so we can operate it. You see it's not completely closed. If I wiggle a bit, there is no flickering. Then it comes on a certain point. There's also stable light, no flickering or something bad. And nearly before I close it, it goes on high. And when I completely close it, it stays on high, of course. So the spring-loaded contact was a really good design feature. So loosening a bit goes back to the low mode. Loosening more than that is off. So it's a very good solution. And the O-ring underneath there is a little bit of a glow in the dark. I tried to show it with a picture. So that's it. Simple and nice. And the Tool AAs, I think lots of you have a Tool AAA, maybe in the copper version, maybe in the titanium or what else. They are really great. And then they came up with the Tool AA, which has in the first version only 3 modes and no mode memory. And the Tool AA 2.0, which is available in the new Panda white color, and the second new color is titanium gray. So let's put them outside. Maybe, of course, they have the same accessories. There is spare O-rings. There is this very nice diffuser cap, which has a glow in the dark feature. So if you let's power it up a little bit, then you see it's glowing green, even here in my studio lights. And there is a new lanyard, not this pink one or violet one. I didn't like that. That's a standard black lanyard, which is quite cool. And of course, the user manual, which is identical, so I put that away. User manual in Chinese again. Then there is Russian and English. And in the English part, we see it has 4 modes: low, medium, high, turbo, and then there is a strobe mode. And the nice thing of the Tool AA is you can use alkaline cells, you can use your aniloops or other nickel metal hydride batteries, or you can use lithium ion cells for the full power. And since there is different working voltages, the modes differ also. So I give you insert right now maybe, so you can hopefully follow a little bit. When you're using the 14500s, you have the highest output of up to 650 lumens. Using the alkaline, you have only 220 lumens. With the aniloops, you have 270 lumens. The weight of the flashlight is 23.5 grams, so it's really low weight, but that's without the battery. And what else? It has a mode memory, which I can show you how to operate it. So put that beside. For the colors, maybe I try to have some stills with the camera, maybe somewhere right now, something like that, because it's very hard to show the colors. Of course, there's black and red, you know. This Panda white has a whitish gray color. It is like satin a little bit. I don't know how to describe. It's not flat or soft, but it has a very nice grip, like sanding paper, something like that. The tools have, of course, a glow-in-the-dark O-ring. There is a smooth reflector. They have an XPG3 LED, if I'm not right. No, it's an XPL LED in my versions. And as far as I know, there is a Nichia 219C available also. We have a tail clicky, and that's it. The titanium gray has maybe a little, it's titanium gray bluish in my thinking. So if we compare it to the Lumintop FW3A, I think lots of you should have this already. It's a little bit bluer, but the color is also very nice. And Lumintop Tool AA 2.0, the engraving is, as we know from Lumintop, it's very good. So nothing to say about that. You can operate the flashlight also as a twisty. So if I load the any loop, you can switch it on the back and operate it by twisting the head. So here we have the low, the medium, the high, and the turbo. And if we do fast, 6 fast switches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then we have a strobe, which is on a stable frequency, not like I'm seeing here on my camera screen, which was some kind of strange. Or of course you can use the tail clicky to interrupt the light, and this interruption does the mode change. And let's let it stay in low for 2 seconds. I think, sorry, that's not switch to high. And after 2 or 3 seconds, it starts again in that last mode. So that's low, that's medium, switch it off, 1, 2, and then it comes back on in that level. So mode memory, even if the battery was removed in between. So if we remove the battery and wait several seconds so everything can discharge, we can have a fast look in the head. There is a ring in there which prevents cells with a flat head. So you need the button tops of the cells to make a good contact. So cells like these vape cells, they do not work. So let's have a look about the mode memory. We have had it in low, medium, sorry, and it's medium again, high, turbo, and there is the low. So mode memory even works when the battery is removed. And that's it. Let's head outside and see how they perform in my garden. And I will use any loop in one of them, and we use my Shockley cells in the other one. So see you there. One more thing, as you can see in the data, when you use the any loops or AAs, all the levels are different from the lithium ions. So that's low, that's medium, that's high, and that's turbo. So you see there is difference in all modes. So, but now go outside. So welcome in the garden. I used the Lumintop FW3A in 3D tint, neutral white. Link is also in the description to show you my garden if you do not know it. Here that's 3 meters to that flowers. Down there that's 10 meters. The tree is at 15 to 20 meters. And down there the garage, that's 30 meters. The FW3A is now set to around 980 or 950 lumens. That's turbo for 3000. So at first try the EDC Pico. That's the low, so you can easily see the flowers in front of the camera. And with my bare eye, tonight it's a very bright moon. I'd say easily 5 to 10 meters. Now go on high, and it's easy to see my white furniture down there in the garage. All the sledge, everything is easily noticeable. So 130 lumens is, to be honest, very enough for walking the dog or as an emergency light. That's very nice. So that's back to low and switch it off. Now we have start in low. That's the tool AA 2.0 with the any loop, and this is with the 14500, the lithium ion cell, so that's brighter than the any loop. So do the comparison. That's medium with any loop, medium with the 14500, high with the any loop, high with the 14500, which is really nice and bright. And now that's turbo, 270 lumens with the any loop. So that's high with the 14500. That's, I think it's already brighter than turbo with any loop. And that's the turbo with 14500. So 650 lumens, also really nice light. There is no very defined hot spot. Yeah, I can see a little bit of a spot, but it's a very nice and even beam in both of the lights. That's any loop again. So, and now I try to show you this diffuser thingy. At first with the any loop, and I need to remove my microphone and step away a few meters. That's this nice glow-in-the-dark diffusion cap. I hope you have seen a little bit what these flashlights are capable of. Again, down there in the description you find the buying information for the group buy. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Hope you liked my videos. See you, bye bye.